Hey guys, welcome to another video. In today's video, we are taking a look back at a haul that I filmed, I want to say in July. I have 2 haul videos up on my channel from the past couple of months. This is the first video, so I'll link that here if you never got a chance to check that out. But I did some shopping, I picked up a few items, and I wanted to come back and follow up and let you know my thoughts about these items. So, if that's what you're here for, let's go ahead and get started. I want to start by talking about the foundation that I picked up, and that is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Hydrating Longwear Foundation. I did pick mine up in the shade 190. I think the shade match, I did pretty good. I think it's a great match for me. I think I did a pretty good job with that, which it's kind of hit or miss because I do a lot of my shopping online, and nowadays Sephora, even if you go in, you can't ask for a sample or try anything out while you're in store. So I went out on a whim, picked up 190, and it worked out well for me. Now I have used quite a bit of this foundation and I have an opinion. I thought about doing like a whole dedicated video for it, but I was like, you know what? This has been out for a while now, and I don't know if people really want a whole dedicated demo and review. So that's part of why I wanted to film this video, just to give you like little mini speed reviews. Overall, I like the foundation. I've been wearing it. I will continue to wear it. I do like it, but I don't know, as a dry-skinned gal, I don't know if I can agree with the word hydrating. I have super dry skin. I typically look for anything that says hydrating, dewy, moisture. That's me. I'm there for it. And I have been wanting to try a Fenty Beauty foundation, but their other foundation that they came out with, the first one that they came out with, I feel like a lot of people talked about how that was so mattifying. So when I saw that they came out with a hydrating foundation, I was like, I'm there. That's what I'm here for. But when I wear this, I've noticed that I have to really make sure to prime my skin with a super hydrating primer. Now I have been using the primer by Bare Minerals, I think. I mean, it is a hydrating primer, but even that primer was not enough. It wasn't hydrating enough. Now, I don't really have any dry patches right now because it's summer, so I mean, this is the time when I am least dry, and even in the Texas humidity, this didn't really cling to dry patches because I don't have any right now, but it felt tight on my skin. If you have dry skin, you know that feeling when your skin feels dry and just it feels like your makeup is like tight on your face. That's how I felt with this. Now, I did find a primer that I am wearing with this, and it's been working for me. It is actually a primer oil, and I found that a primer oil works best when I'm wearing this. Now, I haven't tried mixing in an oil with this foundation, but I have also taken this foundation and like mixed it in with other foundations that I have. Like I mixed this in with the Too Faced Born This Way foundation and also the Urban Decay Naked Skin, and I felt like that made it a little bit more of a hydrating and lighter coverage type of feel to the foundation, if you know what I'm saying. But this does give me more of like medium buildable coverage. It covers any blemishes that I have on my skin, and so overall I like it. I just know that I have to make sure my skin is very hydrated before I wear it. So I would call this a Pro Filter Longwear foundation and take out the hydrating. But if you've tried this out and if you're a dry skin girl, let me know your thoughts down below because I would be interested to hear. I was pretty surprised when I found out that that's not very hydrating on me. I also picked up a concealer from Ulta, and it was the Juvia's Place concealer. This is, I don't know the name of it, just Juvia's Place concealer, number 20. This is a big guy. Like, this concealer is a jumbo, okay? You get a ton of product in here. You actually get 0.34 fluid ounces, but this container is huge. You do have a nice doe foot applicator. Looks like this right here, your typical doe foot applicator. Okay, I do like the shade of this concealer. I find that this is more of this particular shade in shade 20 is more of like a neutral type of shade, so it's not too warm, it's not too cool. I feel like it covers my dark circles well, but this concealer creases on me. Now, full disclosure here, I do have fine lines and wrinkles underneath my eyes. I am going to have a birthday this month and I will be 33, I think. Yes, I'll be 33. But I mean, I've always had fine lines under my eyes, and concealer can sometimes soak into those and really settle in those fine lines, and I feel like this concealer did that for me. It settled into those creases. Even after I set it, I was still having an issue where it was settling into my creases. Now, a lot of concealers do that, but I have found that the Milani concealer that I use most often does not crease in my fine lines, so I found that I'm reaching for that over this one. But overall, I mean, it's a pretty good concealer. I don't know that I would like necessarily purchase it again just because Milani is more affordable and that one's working better for me, but it's not a bad concealer. I do like it. It creases, you know? It creases. All right, I also did get a couple eyeliners. One was new to me, and that was the Sephora Nude Eyeliner. I literally picked this eyeliner up because it was on sale and I needed a nude liner. This kind of rolls up. It has like a creamy texture. This is called a crayon gel kohl, a gel eyeliner. I like those more so than pencil eyeliners because I feel like they go in the waterline nice and smooth and they don't tug. If you have small hooded eyes like me, you can check out my, what did I call it? 5 tips? My tips video. I'll link it here if you want to check it out. But I talked about some tips and tricks that I do to make my eyes look more open and awake, and one of those calls for a nude liner. So I tried this just because it was 12 bucks at Sephora and I was already there. I do feel like it works nicely. It's in my waterline right now. I feel like it lasts all day and it doesn't smudge. So what more could I ask it to do? The next eyeliner that I purchased, I don't want to talk about it too much. It's the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in the shade Perversion. I use this one to tightline my upper lash line. Again, check out that tips and tricks video, but that's what I use it for. I don't line on the outside of my eyes because my eyes are already so small. I mean, you can see, I feel like even with this eye look that I created today, I did like a winged liner look with shadow and I made it kind of smoky and my eyes look a little bit smaller. So I don't like to put liner on the outside for that reason. I like to put it in the waterline, and this was a repurchase for me. So obviously I like it. This is a nice dark black pencil. It doesn't move. Once it's in my waterline, it sticks there. Even if I'm having allergies and my eyes are watering, it still stays. So that was a repurchase for me and I really enjoy it. The other repurchase for me was the Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Oil. I have tried the oil and the balm, and I prefer the oil over the balm. I just like to use a cleansing oil to remove my makeup. It's just something that I feel like works for me. Oils are nice and hydrating. I have dry skin. I want to feel like I'm taking my makeup off without pulling and tugging on my skin, and I feel like a cleansing oil really does that for me. There is another cleansing balm that I want to try, and it's in my YouTube made me add it to my wish list video, which I can link here if you want to check that out. But I was inspired by another YouTuber to try a different cleansing balm, so I'll purchase that next. But I've gone through maybe like 2 or 3 of these, so I obviously like it. The last thing that I picked up was a mascara set. It's the one where it comes in a little tin and you get, I think, 5. Oh, here's the little voucher. It's called the Sephora Favorites. And so you get to try out 5 different mascaras. Now, I've only used 2 of them. So the 2 that I have used are the Monsieur Big Mascara by Lancome. That's what I'm wearing right now. I already knew that I liked this one. It's a favorite for me, which is part of why I wanted to pick up this little mascara kit, because I already know that I love it. But it also had the Fenty Beauty mascara in it. And this is called the Full Frontal Volume Lift and Curl Mascara in the shade 'Cause I'm Black. I don't like this one. I don't feel like it did anything for my lashes. It didn't lift them, it didn't curl them. I like to go for volume. I already have pretty long lashes, but I want them to look thick and voluptuous. And I don't feel like this Fenty mascara did it for me. So I used it a few times, but it's just gonna go in my empties bin and I'm gonna kick it to the curb. I don't know when I will use these other mascaras because I'm not someone that has a ton of mascaras open at one time. So if you want to hear more about these other mascaras, I guess hit that subscribe button and stay tuned. And like when you watch Empties videos, that's probably when I'll talk about them. I do know that I like the Benefit mascara. I've tried that one before, and I've tried Tarte's. I don't know if I've tried the Lights Camera Lashes, but I've tried Tarte mascaras before and I haven't loved them. So the one that would be like new to me would be the Kat Von D. But again, I don't know that I'll necessarily talk about these too much in like another haul update video, but if you stay tuned, in an empties video, when I do get around to using them, that's when I'll talk about them. I also filmed an entire video on this next item. I received it in Influencer, and it is the Urban Decay Lash Freak Mascara. This was all the rave. I saw it floating around Instagram. Influencer sent it to me to review. I created a video. If you want to watch it, you can check it out there. But I asked you guys on Instagram first if you guys wanted to see it, and everybody said yes. So I like threw a video together real quick before I went out of town for a wedding, and you can kind of hear my whole like first impression on this mascara. But overall, my final thoughts are, I like what it does for my lashes, but the wand is weird. It's kind of tricky to use. I do feel like the wand gives you lift, and I do feel like I get volume, but I find that this mascara gets super clumpy. Could it be user error? 100%, because I have seen rave reviews on this mascara, but every time that I use it, I end up with way too much product. Even if I'm trying to like brush off the applicator, I'm trying not to get as much product, and every time I go to apply it, it just loads mascara up on my lashes, and I feel like there's just mascara everywhere. So I'm gonna get rid of it. I'm not gonna keep using it. It's okay. Like I said, I mean, it gave me some lift and it gave me some volume. I just couldn't really get it to work for me without being messy. So I wouldn't purchase it, and I don't really know that I would say that I would recommend it either. Hey guys, while I was editing, I realized that I accidentally left a product out. I purchased this Beauty Bakery liquid lipstick in the shade Granny's Recipe. Now, I absolutely love the shade. I think it's a very pretty mauve color, but when I wore this, I expected it to dry down completely because I thought it was a liquid lipstick, but it actually did not dry down at all. I got it on my teeth, it had a shine to it, and I was like, what is that all about? So I posted about it on Instagram, and Beauty Bakery actually commented back and said that the one that I picked up is a cream liquid lipstick finish, not an actual liquid lipstick that would dry down matte, since it had a green writing on the box, I guess, and that if I wanted a matte liquid lipstick to look for the pink boxes. So in hindsight, this isn't my favorite formula. I'm definitely a like matte liquid lipstick fan, but if you are into a cream lipstick, you can go for the green box. Those are cream lipsticks and they don't dry down, and it wasn't drying or anything like that. I just wish that in hindsight I had purchased the matte liquid lipstick. So I'm gonna keep it, I'll use it, but I would like to purchase one of their pink boxes. And that's gonna do it for this video. I just wanted to do a follow-up and update you on my thoughts, do some little mini reviews. So if you did enjoy this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. I would love to have you be part of the K Bella fam. Hit that subscribe button, stay tuned for more videos, and I'll see you next time. Bye.